Just a few days ago, .NET 10 was officially released. And on the same day, Microsoft also released Visual Studio 2026. Actually, this is the new starting page of Visual Studio 2026. You will see the same 4 familiar options here. These haven't changed much from the previous versions, but the big improvements appear when we click in this button. Let's click this. Now we are in the updated main screen. Let me walk you through the new features. Namely, we have here a brand new Copilot tab. In the previous version of the Visual Studio, for example, Visual Studio 2022, we have 3 tabs as well. Namely, Solution Explorer, Git Changes, and there was one, Class View. However, it looks like the Class View tab has been removed. Instead of the Class View tab, this time Copilot, namely GitHub Copilot tab, introduced. This is the default tab, very important and very great tab at present in Visual Studio 2026. In this tab, first you will notice this brand new Copilot with its icon. Next, there is a short set of instructions that tell you how to use Copilot effectively. Next, you also see here active document, this panel, showing all current open files. Namely, we have here a plus icon, and by using this, you can add reference. Let's say you are working on a project and you are going to need some kind of documentation or some kind of image or some kind of file, for example. At that time, by using this icon, namely by using this add reference icon button, you can upload documents. When you upload documents, the uploaded documents will be show up here as an available documents. You can open them, you can access them, and you can use them. All available documents are displaying here. Now, let's click this add reference icon. Actually, here we have a lot of options, namely files, classes, methods, output window logos, prompts. Inside the prompts, we have workspace prompts and MCP prompts. Then we have separately MCP resource here. Then we have upload image. Finally, here auto attach active documents. For example, let's see these classes. If we click the classes, available classes will be displayed here. Namely, this is a very convenient function. By using this function, you can add necessary references. Then below that, there is a prompt input area where you can type your questions or instructions for Copilot. Namely here, this is a prompt input area where you can type your questions or instructions for Copilot, because we are on the Copilot tab. Therefore, if you have any question, if you have any prompt, or if you have some kind of instructions, based on instructions, you are going to create some kind of application, or you have some kind of question. For example, let's say, what is the difference between interface and abstract class in C#? You have this kind of question. You just input it here, and then Copilot will give you answer within few seconds. If you have a kind of prompt, let's say question or requirement, you may enter it here, and based on your question, you get your answer. That's one thing. We have here 2 modes. The first option is ask, second option is agent, namely ask mode and agent mode. Now we are in the ask mode. In the case of ask mode, you control what code to apply, review, and accept. Then in the case of agent mode, Copilot applies code, builds, fixes bugs, and more. If you're interested in open your Visual Studio and see what kind of functionality it has, what kind of new updates, you can see it there. Then finally, we have here this premium AI models. Let's click here. For example, premium models GPT 4.1, GPT 5 mini, GPT 4o, Cloud Haiku 4.5. Namely, if you have a GitHub account, you can use these premium models. For detailed information, please go to GitHub Copilot page and you can find detailed information about how can you use it, what is the limitation and what is the price for each model, and you can find that kind of information there. Therefore, this is a quick introduction. In the next lecture, we will begin using Visual Studio 2026. Finally, these updates make Visual Studio smarter, faster, and easier to use. And all the projects we created earlier will continue to work without any issues.